Cast. Sticks. Cast. Sticks. Cast. Sticks. Cast. Well,
we did it. There we go.
and then we'll just open with that. I think that'll be
All right.
perfect.
You're gonna have to like go into like After Effects or something. Not After Effects. I forget the Adobe sound software. You're gonna basically, or iMovie, I guess. You're gonna have to cut that and then just like extend it basically, just copy and paste,
Oh, God,
paste
the
for like 30 seconds, and that can be the intro. That's a great idea.
Well, the title card. Oh my! I think we got ourselves. Isaac, that's a genius move.
Upgrades. You gotta. We're making improvements to the craft.
We're really getting the jingle before we have Zoom Pro to do it.
Hey, listen, Zoom Pro. That's a big investment,
dude. I don't know why it's so much money. It's so dumb.
No, how much is it?
I want to say it was in the triple digits.
What? Oh yeah, no, fuck that. No. Why don't we just use Skype?
Does Skype still exist?
I mean, yeah, Microsoft bought it for. Yeah, it's on my computer.
Is it still labeled as Skype, or is it okay? Because I knew Microsoft bought it, but didn't, because that was like one of their worst acquisitions of the decade, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it would have been good, like if they. I mean, like, all right, yeah. At the time, I think it was a good move. Like, I just think that, like, everyone hates Microsoft. Like, Bing. Like,
yeah.
No one's gonna use basic Microsoft products. That's why Zoom really made a resurgence in the pandemic. Even though everyone already had Skype installed, but.
That's true. I just, because in my management class last year, I had to learn about that new CEO. Like ever since when the new CEO, by new, I mean since 2014 or whatever. And like Microsoft was in the tank. And I didn't know if it was that previous CEO that made the decision to acquire Skype or it was the new one.
Yeah.
Because all I know about the previous one that was awful is they really tried to push those smartphones out. And those.
Yeah. I loved those phones, man.
I really wanted the phone just to play that Halo game, the Spartan Assault.
Spartan Assault, yeah, dude, I played that on Xbox. Fucking shit.
I know, yeah, all those shitty games are on on Game Pass now too. But
yeah, of course they are. They can't sell them.
That'd be like a fun challenge. Just try to beat one of those games. That should be the fantasy league punishment. Is you have to beat Halo Spartan Assault.
Yeah, maybe next year, man. I feel like this year, I really like. I'm 0-3. Okay, I really like the marathon idea.
Isaac, you want to clarify for anyone that's listening that doesn't know what the fantasy league punishment is?
Right. So our friend group from like high school and stuff does fantasy football. It's a 10-person league, super fun. I'm 0-3. Nils is 2-1. Yeah,
gonna be 3-1.
Too bad, no more undefeated dinners. But and so basically it's like 10 people, we have a good time, it's fantasy football. I'm getting robbed this year, and like our we have when you lose last place in the league, normally there's a punishment. Last year it was the classic, you're just going to eat a ton, you're going to spend 24 hours in an IHOP. Every pancake you eat is 1 hour off. Theo Kessel, friend from high school and elementary school from me, he lost. He did the time, ate a lot of pancakes, and this year our punishment is loser has to run a marathon. So
that's a good punishment.
I just learned how long marathons are, man. They're almost 30 miles. That's so long, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It was between this. I was trying to really push having someone dye their hair blonde, or like for you it would be black.
That's
but like
really
no one,
good.
You guys didn't like the idea.
I didn't hear about that one. I mean, I thought you were pushing SAT one.
No, I didn't like. I don't like the SAT one. Well, it's just that's like what Dimitri wanted, and then everyone kind of piled onto that one.
I actually love the bleaching or dyeing.
No, I know,
that is an amazing one. Dude,
yeah.
It's both. You have to dye your hair and do the marathon, but
way too much.
You have to do it like right before it, so that like it all just sweats out or whatever. When you're running that marathon, you're just drenched in I don't really know how hair works like
you could
that.
look like Rudy Giuliani with a like hair dye that's like dripping from his neck. That should be funny. I feel like that would be better actually, because like getting actual hair dye is expensive. Could just go to Walmart, do a really shitty job, and make them run. Yeah, that's a good one. Too bad.
Oh well, next year.
Alas, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a marathon's tough. Like,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
To be fair, I mean,
I think it's worse than the IHOP.
Oh yeah, but like, at least you're gaining something out of it. Like, if I will be so proud of our fantasy league of whoever runs that marathon completes the marathon. I will go there to like support the finish.
Well, here's the issue. It's looking like it's gonna be like Will or Danny, and it's probably gonna be Will out of Will or Danny because like DeAndre Swift's injured now and he has a shitty team because he was dealt a bad hand. But like, Will doesn't live in Washington. He lives somewhere else. Yeah. So I don't know how we're gonna make that work, but we'll try.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that, but
hopefully
who knows? Hey, it's only what, week 4?
Right? It's week 4, baby. Week 4.
I mean, Isaac, you could lose to Danny this week, and Will
I'm
could
not
be.
losing to Danny.
No,
I'm not losing to
hear me out,
Danny,
right? Because you play,
no shot.
Right? So you guys are both winless, and so what if Danny wins? Because you know who Will plays this week? No. Theo, and Theo scored 50 points last week. So there's a good chance. I mean, who knows? There is a good chance that you could potentially be last. I
don't. All right. First of all, it sucks because like Michael Thomas, one of my better players, is out this week. But otherwise, dude, we're gonna run this shit. I'm so angry. I know my team's angry. DJ Moore's mad at Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's mad at probably like Hugh Jackson. And then like we got who's my other wide receiver? That's a bad sign. Garrett Wilson, he's pretty good, but he's on the Jets.
Yeah.
No, it's a boomer bust week. Saquon gonna go. Jalen Hurts, my golden boy. No, it's gonna be tough, but I believe. And you're gonna be who are you playing this week?
Roman.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
be just fine. No.
Especially after last night. So it all.
Yeah, no, they turned it around in the second half. I did not think Tyreek would do anything with Teddy, but he did. So congratulations.
Thank you. Well, Isaac, before we do our revenge analysis, did you read up on any Burundi headlines this week? I'm assuming not, because so I'm just gonna read. We'll say classic, just off the cuff. Oh, okay. I feel like we've been doing a lot of negative Burundi cover. I mean, we have. Actually, no, even that. Holy dude, wait. I can't even read this headline. It's that one.
Which one? Oh.
Like, I know it's backwards, but you get what I mean. Like, I can't pronounce anything besides the Burundi and Rwanda. And it's BBC.
I have no idea what that says, man.
Anyways.
No shot.
Here we go. We got a fun one. This is coming from Africa News.
Oh. All of Africa?
They just have the entire continent. This is their go-to news source.
They must have some like really hardworking like editors. Oh my god, that's like how many countries are in Africa? Hold on.
Do you think? Wait, I'm gonna guess.
4.
Oh, wait, were you gonna say it? Okay, I'm gonna guess 84. Actually, 84? It seems like way too much. We'll see. Actually, I don't know. Just 84.
Let me look it up.
No, it's way too much.
Do you want to correct your? All right, I see it now. Do you want to correct your guess?
46.
46. That's closer. It's 54.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was like, wait, 80s. That's just nuts.
That's a lot of countries.
And think about all the different languages that are spoken in Africa. Yeah. Can you imagine that translator? They must have like a gajillion translators for Africa News, so everyone can read this.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, the headline is Burundi holds a regional conference to promote tourism.
Nils, summer trip to Burundi. Oh, please, God. Oh, please, Nils. Oh, please, can we do Burundi? Please, I'm begging.
I'm telling you, Stickscast 100 will be held in Burundi.
I really hope that's true. It's probably not, but I really hope that's true. Let me look up flights to Burundi. Hold on.
Oh yeah, see how expensive they are. Oh yeah, because tourism. They talk about their natural landscapes, national parks.
Holy shit. We can get on a United flight from here. Let's see, from Seattle, right? Right. There are no Seattle flights. Let me check DC.
So while you're checking that,
we got some. So round trip on, like, if you win, what day is it? The 30th? Today. If you were going today and you bought a round trip ticket from Washington, D.C. to Burundi, the round trip ticket price would cost about $1,300.
Holy shit.
And
that is a lot. How many layovers?
Actually, for that big of like for that a lot, but for that big of like, for that immediate and sudden of a trip, that's actually a pretty good rate, because that's today. Like I could buy it, like run to the airport right now and get on a flight.
Yeah,
like that is actually like, that's pretty good. And like normally, and that's round trip too, so that's both tickets. But there are, let's think. So on United Airline, oh my god. So round trip for $1,000 today, I could get on a plane. It has 3 stops. It's on United and Brussels Airlines. And it's the travel time for all connecting flights is 42 hours and 45 minutes. We could.
That'd be the most brutal like Stickscast recording ever known.
Dude, we could do a whole fucking like 3-day vlog off that. That's something to consider, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's something to consider.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and basically, I mean, this will be good, because basically this whole conference was to solidify tourism becoming a real business. I mean, that's a large shift with a lot of African countries, is that they're trying to promote their natural landscapes and tourism. So I mean, hey, well, it seems like we'll be the I don't know what I was gonna say. But yeah, sky's the limit for Burundi. That's what it's all about in this podcast.
Listen, you can't go lower, only way is up,
Yeah, of course.
I will say, between Burundi, like, all right, let's be honest, like tourism advantages between like Japan, that's cool, but tourism advantages for Burundi.
Ooh. I'm sorry. Does Japan? Well, actually, you said how Japan's government is giving that thing. Whatever.
They're doing discount travel.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think Brody might be doing that at the moment. We'll just disguise ourselves as some like huge corporation, and we're gonna do like a foreign direct investment there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, actually, I don't know.
What are we gonna buy?
I don't know. You just got to seek out the competition there. Or like, what if
their main export is gold? We could buy like a mine. I don't know how gold is.
Oh, the gold. No, the mining business is on a decline in Africa right now. You should not.
I don't know, man. It's almost 50% of their exports. I think they're hitting a good rush.
I know, but they are backing out as like right now. It's like a really bad business.
When they want to get out, that's our cue to get in.
Yeah, and by bad, I also mean ethically and like profit wise, it is.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree. But wouldn't it be cool to like go to your high school reunion and be like, I own a gold mine in Africa?
I don't know.
Look at you, just be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, it's true. Well, speaking of
I was waiting for this.
Give me a second.
I
got a segue.
I got this. Yeah, I got this.
Go.
Speaking of gold mines, a lot of exploited workers throughout world history, even today, are being exploited by corporations and people like Elon Musk's dad. So a lot of those people, they've been wronged. And do you know what you do when you've been wronged?
There we go.
You do revenge.
There we go. That was a brilliant segue.
Yeah.
I got the summary here. I'll read the quick plot synopsis. Also, we haven't been saying who's been directing these, I feel like. So I'm gonna
Were we supposed to?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It is a movie podcast.
Yeah, I guess it's a fucking movie podcast, not whatever. Directed by Jennifer Caton Robinson, who also brought you Someone Great. Anyways, I'll do the summary goes, I'll do yours if you do mine. A dethroned queen bee at a posh private high school strikes a secret deal with an unassuming new student to enact revenge on one another's enemies. So yeah. So I picked this movie because I'm glad with all the movies we've picked for Stickscast. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like we were going a little dude centric on these movies, and I'm not saying Do Revenge is a girl, it's for everyone, right? But like when we are doing Drive, that's when it's like, okay, we got
we got the Sigma movies up, okay?
Yeah,
I get it.
And so I saw in the letterbox, which I feel like is mainly used by women. I don't know the demographics, but I feel like there's much more women that use letterbox. Yes,
I'm not touching that. I do not know the statistics, Nils.
Anyways, I saw that Do Revenge, which a movie I had not heard about whatsoever, was like the most popular movie, and it was on Netflix. So I was like, oh, why not? Let's start to branch out a little bit. So Isaac, what did you think of Do Revenge?
I thought it was entertaining, definitely. I mean, some parts it just dragged on, but it's pretty straightforward. The title's very descriptive. It was good. I didn't have many issues with it. It was just it was a long movie for what it was.
Yeah.
But I think that God, it's just that is the most I just don't. It's it's a fucking school mystery movie, basically. That's it. That's it. And you get what you get. I thought it was entertaining, but if I have to if I have to see 30-year-olds portray high schoolers again, I'm gonna break. It's over, man. I can't do that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I also think that oh, sorry.
No. Oh, okay. I'll say my thing and then I'll let you talk back. No, yeah. I mean, this is such a classic Netflix. Well, for what I thought, especially when it comes to the casting, where it's Riverdale, where it's all these people who look way too fucking old to be high schoolers. But I feel like at this point now, it's kind of part of this genre where it's expected for the people to look way too old for high schoolers, But no, but so yeah, back to what you're saying.
Just in general, for our viewers, the many of you there are, our listeners, I just think it's important to know that if you're gonna try plotting revenge against someone, you sorry, what you have to do, and I mean it, you have to see it through until the end. You can't be you can't gloat, you can't do that thing. That's not what you're doing, right? You can be as toxic as you want. If you want to slash the tires, the best way is horizontally. I'm telling you right now. But it's just a movie trope that I don't enjoy, and I knew it was coming, and it happened exactly the way you thought it would happen. So it was fun, but it was it's so there's no fuck, what's the word? It's just very on trend, if that makes sense. It's not there's nothing that really set it apart from any other movie, in my opinion.
Okay. I defer just a little bit. My first question, and this is getting kind of spoiler territory. I'll first say my stuff that isn't very spoilery, and then we can really, because there's some big stuff. Actually, no, fuck it, I don't care. Let's just talk about it. So the big twist in this movie, did you expect that to happen?
Which one? There were two. Oh wait, you said no spoilers.
No, we're doing spoilers at the
we are? Okay. Yes, yeah. I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you expect
just
the Maya Hawke like becoming this anime villain or whatever.
You wronged me, and I vowed for revenge. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I just like for some reason I didn't see that coming at all, and maybe just because I'm so used to like, this is just kind of it's like that Mean Girls type genre, right? And then I knew like there was gonna be a falling out right between them, like it was gonna happen, but I didn't think they were gonna go so extreme. But it kind of makes sense because the whole movie is about being extreme with revenge. That like Maya Hawke would turn into this like Aaron Yeager, where like she hits her with a fucking car at 30 miles per hour, and then's like in the hospital, like standing over, and it's like, it seems you've fallen into my trap. And it's like the most upset, especially because I've seen glimpses of all these other Netflix movies that are catered towards a similar demographic, right? Where you have like Tall Girl or Boys I Kissed Before. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Tall Girl isn't 6'1" girl.
Yeah. Like all those movies, they're just like so lazy, boring. This at least it was fun. That's like, and so at least was absurd, although they do kind of cop out at the end. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to.
They do.
Like, I can't, like, I'm not gonna be able to immediately be friends again with someone who hit me at 30 miles per hour in a fucking car. Like that could have killed her. But
it happens, it's just metal in the end. And what's metal to friendship? So
but no, yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of the jokes were kind of funny.
I thought the quotes were good.
Like I thought Sophie Turner's character, like it's a bit character, but it's a really funny bit character. Like it seems like she had a lot of fun. And I haven't really watched any Sophie Turner stuff since Game of Thrones, so it's kind of fun just to see her like be insane the whole time and just go like it's just so I don't know. It's just kind of funny. The only character I don't really like, I find the actress for Drea, Camilla Mendez. She is a very to be fair, I've only seen two things of her. I've seen this in season 1 of Riverdale. So, and they're literally the same character.
She's the same character in everything she's in.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's just a super one-note actress. And I'm just like it works, she's fine, but it's like I don't know. I still have trauma ever since that first Riverdale episode when she's like, we live in this post hipster James Franco neo-noir society, and this is like before the James Franco stuff. Speaking of James Franco again. So I she's just kind of annoying. And I don't know, and then Maya Hawke was just fucking silly. So that was cool.
It's definitely got a certain vibe to the movie. Like they're trying to do a whole revenge scheme, and it's just like they do it in like a playful way almost, which is interesting. I would say I think that was probably one of the better parts of the movie. But I don't know. I want to, it's me. I just wanted to gouge my eyes out the entire time. I thought what was the guy's name? Max, I think.
Oh yeah, Max.
I hated him, obviously. Like I forget the actor's name too, but I've seen him before. God, just like textbook like toxic guy, It's just like, okay, we get it. And then he loses all his friends, and it's like, yay. But like it's just so weird because like, when you think about your high school experience, did you see a lot of these types of characters?
No, but I mean, it's also a genre thing. Like,
no, obviously, I very much so want to emphasize that like this is like super niche, but it's just like the fact that there's not like a single normal person in any of these, like in the entire genre, is just like it's boring. Because like in my opinion, if there was just a normal person just observing and reacting to all this, that would be the funniest shit ever. Like there's no competition. Like they'd be like, "You sent a nude," and it's like no one, or intimate message. Sorry, no one cares. No one cares, and it's just like, I just really would love. I would love like to see a cast of like actors who are supposed to portray like normal people, and just seeing their reactions to the most absurd events. That's my dream for this genre, which will never happen, obviously, but that's just what I want.
Have you seen the movie Booksmart, Isaac?
I have not.
I feel like you would like that more because I mean everyone loves Olivia Wilde right now. So
I hate Olivia Wilde. Who loves Olivia Wilde? She cheated on Jason Sudeikis.
I was being sarcastic.
Sorry, my bad. I'm clearly tripping right now.
But
clearly,
her first, I don't know if it's her first movie, but the previous movie, Booksmart, it's literally what you just said you would prefer. It's a grounded high school comedy that's starring two girls, but I mean it's not about them doing revenge. It's more like them realizing they've focused too much on like studies and stuff, and they're trying to party one last time. So that's a really good movie.
That looks really good, yeah.
And it's a lot more like grounded, like the high schoolers actually feel like high schoolers and stuff like that. That is like the polar opposite to Do Revenge, where Do Revenge is intentionally not grounded. It's just absurd. It's like, world of, super rich high schoolers that, they all get into Yale, and it's all about, doing the revenge.
Dude, why is it always Yale? Why is it always Yale?
Yeah.
Why not? I don't know, like UPenn, Princeton. Princeton's in Jersey. No one wants that. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yep, I get it now.
So I don't know. I just like, this is basically just like Fast and Furious for women. I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. And I love Fast and Furious, and so because I came into this movie with super low expectations, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I was actually pretty pleasantly surprised. Like it's dumb and but I had a really good time. There's some funny jokes, and I mean, for like a long portion of the movie, they commit to this absurd like high school drama. So it's like I don't know, but no, yeah, it's definitely like a interesting point. There's definitely these difference of like the high school dramedies where you have like the uber grounded ones, right? And then you have the uber like over the top wild dramas. They're like where everyone's I also love how multiple times they say how Camila Mendez's character is like, she came in through scholarship. She's not very wealthy, but like her bedroom is like still nicer than mine or whatever. Is this? I thought it was really funny. Like there's like, oh, everyone be too afraid. I mean, and that's a real thing. I get it, but it's just like, I love this society where in LA, right? She still has like a nice, pretty big house and everything, but I mean, I guess compared to those other kids, where like they're all like the kids of billionaires. So, yeah,
absolutely.
So, no, yeah, I was pleasant. Oh, I will say, I think I know the worst aspect of this movie, and it's an objective worst, is the sound mixing in this movie is so fucking bad. I don't know. Do you remember that scene when Maya Hawke's character is talking to the sister of Max, right? They have like that thing going. And to the very end, remember she has a crush on Max.
Oh, yeah. Sister. Okay, yeah.
And then it's when the fallout, when they like go to, is it the birthday party? I don't remember. Anyways, and yeah. And then remember when like Maya Hawke's having a falling out with that girl, right? And then she's like, "Oh wait, I thought you were real," or I don't know. Anyways, that argument they had where it's like supposed to be this serious dramatic moment. They're playing like a pop song, but they're playing it too loud so you can't hear them. It's like I'm just so it, and it's not intentional. It's just the most like amateur thing. And then they do it again like later on in the movie. They just stopped caring about balancing the song because there's so many pop songs in this, and then it's literally unintentionally interrupting serious dialogue. So
yeah, that's definitely a good thing to be angry at. I thought it was entertaining though.
Yeah, that's why
I thought it dragged on at some parts, but like I did think it was entertaining for the most part.
I mean, it is a 2-hour film, so
yeah, I think they could have probably shortened it to 1:30 or 45.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's I'm like, but yeah, and I don't know. I thought it was really funny how they made the school like that. You know, the assembly, and it literally just looks like a cult.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was a good old time. So yeah, but Isaac, what would you rate this movie?
Oh, I forgot to put my review on Letterboxd. I would. What was it? I would put it as like I would say 3, maybe actually no, I'd say 3.5. It was entertaining, yeah.
Interesting. It seems like you dislike the movie way more than me, and I rated
No,
it.
that was just neat. That was just niche shit.
That was what?
It was just all niche stuff. Like it's stuff that matters to me, obviously, but not exactly like it's not a dig on the film.
Okay, fair enough. Because yeah, I rated it 3 stars because I was like,
there you go.
I had a good time. It surpassed my expectations. I don't know if it's really pushing an envelope or anything like that. I don't know if I'll remember watching this in a month.
I won't.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing is I will probably forget I watched this.
Someone will be like, "Hey, you want to watch?" It's gonna be like you and Roman whenever you guys did like Halo 5's campaign. Like, hey, let's watch Do Revenge, and then you get all the way to the end of it, and it's like, huh, I've seen this before.
How do you, Isaac? What have you watched any other like direct to Netflix movies this year?
Yeah.
Well, this is my first one this year, so I want to know what.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I watched The Gray Man. That was a pretty good one. And it's just like Ryan Gosling being Ryan Gosling, but you know, it's that. What else did I watch? I don't think that was a straight to Netflix one.
What?
No, it definitely wasn't. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to find them. Fuck. Maybe. I mean, for ones that have come out this year.
Oh,
no, I think it's just those two.
What did you think of the Cyberpunk anime?
Oh, I loved that shit. Oh, Nils, I loved that. It was so good. Everything about it was amazing. I didn't like the plot for episodes like 6, 7, and 8, but like, oh, the visuals, the sound, dude, the sound was fucking great. It was really good. I loved it.
That's what I heard.
I think I rated it 5.
It's on Letterboxd?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, no, both.
No, it's really good though. It's only 10 episodes too.
For last week, I would wake up every morning to either one of my roommates have it watching that on the TV. And it was the most it looks good, but when you wake up to watching that, it is the most like disorienting thing to wake up to. I don't know. I saw one scene where okay, I don't think anyone's going to care about spoilers. I mean, I'm going to say something and then it's hard to be a spoiler.
It came out half a month ago. It doesn't, yeah.
It is a show, but anyway, whatever. No, it's just like that part where like there's this big dude and he's just going ape shit, and then he like shoots his own like companion person, and they're like shooting each other, and then it cuts to like a desert and back and forth, and then the main character comes, the speed guy, and he's like, "What the hell happened?" And he's like, "I can't make it anymore. Go on without me." I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck
All
is
right,
going on?
there's a lot going on there, and it will make complete sense if you just watch the show. It's really good though. It's really fucking good. And I think that, like, you know, a big part of that for me is I love cyberpunk. That's like my favorite piece of fiction, you know. But like, oh, it's so good, Nils. It's great. And you know, I don't know if you'd appreciate it as much as I did, just because like you know, I mean, you know me, I'm a big cyberpunk fan.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever finish the game?
No, I just rebought it for $25. Oh, did I tell you about my like quick cyberpunk thing? So I bought it, right? Again, because it's $25. And because I refunded it a while ago.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, time to install it. And it was like, it wouldn't let me install it. What the fuck is happening? And then I checked my like library, and it had been just installed on my PlayStation this entire time without me knowing.
Yeah.
It didn't show up in my library. It wouldn't show up in my storage. It was just there, and it never told me.
You can never get rid of it, man.
That out of all the games, it makes the most sense for Cyberpunk to like remain on there. So
yeah, fair.
But
it's definitely great though. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had fun playing it. I did all of the not all of them anymore because they just added a few more gigs. I did all of the side quests in that game. And I got every ending. So I didn't 100% the game technically because I didn't do all of the like little like ambushes. But I'm pretty close.
You did all three: Nomad, Corpo, and Street Kid.
Yeah. But
nice.
I only prioritized Corpo though. Corpo's the best one. But fucking great time. Highly recommend you watch it. Highly recommend you play the game, you know. It's amazing. It's so good. The music alone is just so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening to the punk rock because there's a band
it's so
called,
intense.
Yeah. I mean it's like core punk rock. It is really fucking
yeah.
Rock. And then I forget the band, but they had a band do all of the Samurai songs, and I've been listening to a lot of their stuff. And they also released like the Samurai, which is the Johnny Silverhand fictional band. They released a few of the tracks that they made for that. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, I'm obsessed. It's a great show. You should watch it.
All right.
It's also really pretty. It is beautiful. Like Studio Trigger did a great job drawing and sound design.
I was about to play it, but then I turned on my Xbox and I discovered Power Wash Simulator, and it's going to be my game for a bit. So
yeah, you can play that one until no, go for it, man. That's great. I'm happy for you. Yeah, you're gonna be fucking playing Power Wash Simulator for the next 2 years. Great.
Yeah, you gotta try it. It's a good game.
No, fuck off. No.
You start by power washing a van. It's pretty fun.
Do you like make a TikTok channel in game?
No, you don't do that.
No, that's a sad thing.
Yeah.
I see a lot of those things on TikTok.
Well, before we go, I know I was gonna say next week will be Lyle Crocodile, and we'll be back on schedule for sure.